If you're watching this video, then it's likely to assume that you've seen the new Picard trailers that have been pumped out by CBS to advertise the show's first season premiere in January 2020. And if you've seen these trailers, you've likely asked yourself, what is happening on Mars? In almost every promotional video for Picard, there have been quick flashes of what appears to be Starfleet fighters attacking the planet and a large space station in orbit. But what is really going on, you may ask? Well, I think the show creators are leaving a few clues laying around to help guide us to those answers. Let's review those clues together. The first Picard trailer shows a fleet of ships heading towards Mars. The second and third Picard trailers showcase an attack on a space station above Mars and possibly on the surface of Mars. The first short trek trailer for the Children of Mars shows two young girls at what looks to be a school holding hands and crying. And finally, the Picard Countdown comic tells us the Utopia Planitia shipyards above the planet of Mars is building a rescue armada to save the Romulans. So my theory is this. The station and planet being attacked in the trailer is Utopia Planitia shipyards and the cities of Mars. The ships are being flown by Romulan operatives to destroy the almost completed rescue fleet that is supposed to be used to save Romulan lives from the supernova, and the little girls seen crying and holding hands are on Mars, watching the devastation unfold, and might even die in the short trek. Don't believe me? Well, let's review the evidence to support my theory. First off, many people have posted online confirming that the image used as the red planet in the trailers is indeed Mars, so that's an easy checkmark. Now, these ships seen approaching Mars in the first Picard trailer are not the same ships seen in later trailers attacking the planet and the space station. It is possible that the design of the ships changed from the first trailer until now, or this could be an entirely different event. However, in my opinion, the most likely scenario is these Romulan ships are using a hollow emitter and or modified cloaking technology to appear like Starfleet fighters. It would explain how they could get so close without being detected, and it connects back to the technology the Romulans used hundreds of years ago during Enterprise when they were trying to prevent the formation of the Federation. But why are they attacking, you ask? Well, it is plainly stated in the Picard Countdown comic that many Romulans in the new Senate distrust Starfleet's intentions regarding the Romulan supernova humanitarian mission and view this rescue fleet as an invasion fleet. The main plot of those comics is to lure Admiral Picard and the USS Verity in for an unknown reason. Could it be that they just need to put Picard out of the picture entirely and to pull border protection codes and the design schematics for those fighters off the Verity computer? Again, in the comic, the Romulans easily hacked the Verity's main computer, so pulling this data off probably wouldn't be that hard. So, paranoid Romulans hack into the Verity, take Picard out of the fight, sneak into Federation territory disguised as Starfleet fighters, and destroy Utopia Planitia, the rescue fleet, and several cities on Mars. This devastation is ultimately seen by the two young girls in the short trek trailer, in person or maybe even on a screen. They could potentially be on the planet and get killed, or are just bonding over the massive attack on the Federation and they're viewing it on Earth. But wait, there's more. This mysterious man has been seen very briefly in the combined trailer for the short treks, but who is he? Could he just be some Vulcan dude hanging out? Maybe. But my gut says he's at the same school these girls are on Mars, based off of the people in the background wearing similar looking red jackets. I think he's a Romulan spy, helping to coordinate the attack on Utopia Planitia with his fellow Romulans. This seems very similar to the attacks on Pearl Harbor, where the Japanese sent spies who were sending images of ship locations back to Tokyo. So anyways, that's my current harebrained theory about the Mars attack. And all of those things kind of put together, and Picard being used in this way and possibly even leading to the death of Geordi on board the Utopia Planitia led to his eventual retirement from Starfleet. So what do you guys think of this theory? Do you think it's pretty much on the money? Do you think I'm kind of been sipping too much eggnog leading into Christmas? Or I'm curious to hear what you guys and gals think about this, or what maybe your own theories are about the attacks on Mars and what's happening inside of this particular, event happening in the trailers. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. Get your ideas and comments up down below, and let's go ahead and get the conversation started.